Have you ever wondered why you don't slide to the edge when you're spinning on a merry-go-round, or why water stays in a bucket when you swing it around your head? The answer, my friends, is centripetal acceleration. Let's start from the beginning. Acceleration, as you might recall from physics class, is a change in velocity. It's a vector quantity, meaning it has both a magnitude and a direction. When an object moves in a circular path, it undergoes a constant change in direction, and hence it experiences an acceleration even if it moves at a constant speed. This acceleration, directed towards the center of the circle, is what we call centripetal acceleration. Now, let's delve into the details. Imagine a particle moving along a circular path with a constant speed. At any point on the circle, the velocity of the particle is tangent to the circle, and its direction is along the instantaneous radius vector from the center of the circle to the particle. As the particle moves, the radius vector rotates, and so does the velocity vector. Let's say the particle moves from point A to point B along the circumference of the circle. The magnitude of the velocity remains the same, but the direction changes by a small angle, delta theta. The change in velocity, delta v, is then the vector difference between the final and initial velocities. We can calculate delta v using a bit of trigonometry. If we draw the velocity vectors tail to tail, delta v is the diagonal of the parallelogram formed by the initial and final velocity vectors. The magnitude of delta v is then approximately the arc length of the circle, subtended by delta theta, which is v times delta theta. Now, acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, so divide delta v by the time it takes for the velocity to change, delta t. In the limit, as delta t approaches zero, this ratio becomes the derivative dv at dt, which is the acceleration a. Hence, a equals v times the rate of change of theta with respect to time, or v times d theta dot. But wait, what's d theta dt? It's just the angular velocity, omega. So we can write a as v times omega. But remember, v is also r times omega, where r is the radius of the circle. Substitute v in the expression for a, and we get a equals r times omega squared, or a equals v squared r. And there you have it, the formula for centripetal acceleration. a equals v squared r. It tells us that the acceleration is directly proportional to the square of the speed and inversely proportional to the radius of the circle. This is why you feel a stronger pull the faster you spin on the merry-go-round or the tighter you swing the bucket around your head. In summary, centripetal acceleration is the acceleration experienced by an object moving in a circular path. It's directed towards the center of the circle and is given by the formula A equals v squared r. It's a fundamental concept in physics that explains many phenomena we experience in our daily lives. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video enlightening, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more physics insights. Until next time, keep those neurons firing.